Good morning. Good morning, creators of all things beautiful. This is Anne from La Bella Donna Vintage Creations, and I had I have been making the guest designer team projects for Crafty Me Shop, and for the month of December, and I'm going to finish it with this little pillow that I've made, because when I had said that when I sit down to my sewing machine, I like to sew everything that I need to at that time and then come back and embellish them. So what I have here is, and I had been waiting for it, it had come, and this is this amazing applique that I got at Crafty Me Shop, and I'm hoping that you can get the beauty of this. It is stunning. And I had made this ivory pillow, and it is scented, like I had showed you in one of the previous videos, where I, take a little bit of fiber fill or cotton ball and put a little bit of a scented oil in there, close it all up, wrap it up in a little bit of cellophane so it's nice and tight, poke some holes in it so that scent will come out every time you squish it. And that's how I did this too, and it smells divine. Anyway, I had these beautiful things to use, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's work on this. It's probably my fourth design team project for December. I think it is. It might be. But that's fine, isn't it? We'll have a little extra to see. So here we go. I'm going to start. I'm going to put this up on the side here. Again, I made that rose out of the same fabric, and I did it. It was I showed you in a previous. I think it was about 22 inches long by about 4 inches long, folding it in half and then doing a running stitch, and then just turning it. First you have to, of course, after you do the running stitch, you want to pull it tight, and then after you pull it tight, you're just gonna keep swirling it, turning it around, and you just get this most beautiful bow rose to put on top, and it's just the perfect size. So anyway, we're going to set that again to the side, and we're going to concentrate on this beautiful applique. So let me see which side we want to work on. I guess this will be just as beautiful as any. So what I want to do is I want to bring some, because in the middle here we're going to set this, and I want to just work a little bit around it with some of these beautiful leaves. And so I'm gonna, boy, I hate to cut this. I bought 2 of them, thank goodness, because it is so gorgeous, and I hate cutting this. I want to keep it. I want to hoard it all, but as Esme says, she's gotten rid of all of her gorgeous stuff to give us beautiful things to buy from her. But, you want to use them because they're so beautiful, and they're going to be beautiful on any item that you make. And what I'm doing now is just kind of getting rid of some of that amazing netting that's around it, and I will be using that because they're so beautiful. And look at it, it's sewn right around the edges, beautifully made, I'm telling you. So anyway, let me see here. I'm just placing these right now is what I'm doing. I just want to find the best place to be putting things here, and it's going to slide off. Steve here. There. Just kind of give it an idea of placement. And this has gorgeous, beautiful flowers on it too. But I want to concentrate on more of the beautiful leaves, since this is a small area. And we'll maybe save some of those beautiful big flowers for something else. So let me take these smaller items, smaller pieces. Am I out of view here? Okay, let me do that. Take some of that away. Again, I'm going to take some of this. I want to keep some of it on because it just makes it look so soft around the edges. You know, I like that. I don't like that, you know, completely up to the sewing itself. I like to keep a little bit of netting on. Alrighty, I'll keep that for later. So, okay, so if we did something, let's see, like that. Okay, we're gonna put that one there. And we'll set that one on that corner. So I'm gonna take this flower off because I think that this would be otherwise a little bit too much. And I think I'm gonna start gluing because it's not gonna stay in place. So let's do that. I'm gonna use a little bit of hot glue here. Okay. How is everybody doing today? I woke up this morning and there was just a lot of snow outside. And I love the snow when it's like this, especially when I'm going to take a little bit of this off for a minute. I love the snow, especially when I don't have to be the one to shovel it. And now that I've moved into a townhouse here, the management shovels it. So this is such a wonderful thing for me because that's why I really had to get out of my big house. It was just way too much for me to do by myself. So, okay, now we're gonna just put another one on the edge here. Okay, there. Kind of bring it almost down. And I can always go back and reinforce some of this. And I really kind of like that one in between. I think that works out beautifully. This makes a really pretty gift for somebody. You know, I think it does. And I sold a lot of these when I did craft shows because people were always looking for that something that they could put in that's very feminine and pretty. A lot of people bought them and put them in baskets with a candle, you know, or something pretty like that. Okay, so now we're going to get to this other side here. And I'm going to just kind of sneak around this. Okay, where are you? There we go. And I want to keep these little flowers for something else that I have in mind. So I'm gonna take those little flowers off and put them back over here. Oh, they're so pretty too. They're 3D, which is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they're pretty. Okay, there we go. Let me take a little more netting off. And that's the way we're gonna do that one. And now I think we're going to put that right in that side. I think that's really gorgeous. It just, these beautiful appliques that she has just lends itself so wonderfully to whatever your project is. You know, I mean, there's so much of it. They're big appliques. They're very generous in all of the flowers on it and all of the beading and all of the pretty stuff. This is such pretty stuff on it. There we go. So there's that. And I'm thinking that this one will just come up on this side, like so. I do. So let's give it a whirl. There. There. Okay. So this is what we have for the moment. Now, if we were to put this on, we could see now it's giving us a very, very pretty look, but we aren't finished. We have other things we want to put on there. Now we might go back to putting some more of that applique on there, but at the moment, what I want to do is show you I have some of these beads that are on some fabric. I want to kind of bring them around in a circle there to kind of fill in. And I'm thinking that that might be enough to go around there. Let me just bring it in a little closer. So maybe we're going to, and I'm going to do this first on the other side. I want to make sure that when I cut that it's not gonna, everything isn't going to fall apart. So let me just put a little bit more across here, and then I'm just gonna cut in the middle as soon as it dries. Now, I get a lot of my beading and such. I get a lot of it from Esme. I get a lot of it from estate sales. I find a lot of them on in clearances at stores. A lot of them I find at the Goodwill in my neighborhood. You never know, because when it's Goodwill, that's always hit and miss, because you never know what you're going to find, right? Now, I think that I want to put it in a circle. I do. Like this. And then I'm going to carefully hot glue the middle there. So let me just glue this together. So what we're doing is we're just kind of making the foundation at this point. And then we'll be able to go about and fix up here. Let's do it this way. Okay, let's go there, like so. Bring that around. Yeah, there we go. There. So I'm kind of putting it in a circle, right in the middle. And then I'm going to go around and hot glue that down. Because it won't stay otherwise, no doubt about it. Let's just do this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Okay. A little bit more on this side. This way it stays in place and the beads are all hanging down. And they're very complementary in the color here. That's why I chose them. I thought they would just be ideal. Pick another piece down here and bring that down. A little bit down here. Bring that down. I think we're good. All right, so now we've got the center of everything. So far, so good. All right, now if we put this on it, that's going to stay very well. We're going to bring it down close, and it's going to just show those pretty beads, and we're going to do that next. And I'm going to hold it down for a while because I really want it to be deep in there, and I want it to dry. So I'm holding it down nice and tight. And it's not going to affect the beads because they're spaced really nice being on that piece of fabric or ribbon. It was more like a piece of fabric. Okay. moment longer, just to be sure it gets dried. Okay, I think we're good. I do. All right, now we're all nice. Then I found this gorgeous, I don't know how it's going to work. I found this gorgeous brooch. And I thought, wouldn't that be pretty in the middle of that? That, I think, would be stunning. I'll just open up that center part a little bit more and use that brooch. Let's see what that looks like. Very, very, very blingy. Ah, love it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to just really, really glue that good. And into this rose, it goes. And again, I'm going to hold it for a little bit because I do want that to stick well. And while I'm doing that, I have to look for another glue stick, of which, if you knew what I have going on over here, you would just, oh, here, I think we got one. How lucky. I have a box of them under the desk here, but I'd rather not be digging at the moment. So far so good. Okay, move that to the side. I do think that is good. And I think what I may do is right there, just bring that down a little bit so that that brooch doesn't sit up straight. I kind of want it to lay a little flatter. Okay, yes, much better. And I'm gonna just fix some of these pieces of applique that were kind of sticking up a little bit. I want to go around and do that. Make it look so much more complete and finished. Yeah, okay, there. Now, I thought, why not? I'm gonna see if this works. It may not. I might be just, shoot myself in the foot here. But I'm gonna give this a little bit of a try. I'm wondering if I could make a nice amount of bow to just hang down here. Just, if you could see what I'm doing, all I'm doing is just looping and grabbing and looping and grabbing and looping and grabbing. Looping and grabbing. And then, let's see. Yummy. Okay, that's where we're going with this. So I'm gonna cut this down a bit. I love doing this. This is just, it's just too much fun. Now what I have to do is find something to tie it with. And I don't have a whole lot available here, but I do have a piece of ivory ribbon. And I could do that too, because that'll pretty much be hidden. So I'm going to take a piece of this ivory ribbon here, like that. You can always cut some of it down. And I'm going to tie that. Could you see how I'm doing that here? Oh, I'm all crooked. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm new at this, with these videos. And I love doing them. But, I have to laugh because I find myself off to the side and around so you can't see, and I apologize for that. It will get better, I promise you. So now I'm thinking that I will just cut off these pieces like that, and I think we can, well, we'll see. I'm going to then push it up underneath this gorgeous rose, and I think we're going to do it on this side. Okay, I'm going to put a nice amount of hot glue and push that one piece down over it. That's part of the rose. So it's between the rose and the actual little pillow itself. And it's nice and secure because it's nice and big. So I'm holding it so it's going to be, it's going to be in there nice and secure. I like it. Oh, such a deal. And it's pretty much matches. I mean, it's very close. If it doesn't match completely, it's a similar color, and it complements it, I think. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to cut this just a little bit. I think that's a little long. And we have our pretty little pillow. Looky there. Now, I wonder, do we need anything else? Do we? Let me just look inside here. I'm just going to, let me see here. This is, I don't know if I'm going to do this, so just let's look. Okay. Do we want to put an additional and stop? Okay, I think not. I think we're going to leave this as gorgeous and as beautiful as it is. And I think that anybody would love getting something like this as a gift. So we've got the nice little glitter, little hangy things, and we've got a nice little ribbon to the side, which is made of pearl. And we have this beautiful applique made by Esme. So there you've got it. Now we've got this one done. And you know what? I have another one. So let's do that second one. And we'll put this one aside. And I'm going to bring out this one because I have to. This is that, and I think she had it for sale, this past sale that Esme had. It is the faintest, softest, most delicate pink that I have ever seen. It's stunning. So I thought it would be beautiful to decorate it similar to the other one. Okay, only this is going to be in that really gorgeous, soft pink. And so I have here, let me just look and see if I could bring it out. I have this gorgeous button. Oh, be still my heart. Okay, we're doing it. So we're going to put this beautiful satin rose that was made like the others, using about maybe 22, 24 inches of satin or whatever fabric you're using by about 4 inches, and folding it in half, just doing a running stitch all the way across it, pulling it nice and tight, twisting it around, and it forms this ribbon, this rose. I love it. And you can put something in the middle of it, or if you want to be a little bit more specific, you can make a little bit more of a rose look by twisting it in a certain way. I wanted to keep this open because I did have this in mind. So here we go. I have got this beautiful color, and it's so very much like this. God, look at that. It's got a hint of pink. Very gorgeous. And I'm wondering how I want to use it yet. I'm thinking that I might, I think so. I may use it around and use the beautiful scallop. So let me do that. I'm going to, let me see where my, oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to start cutting away some of the scallop. This one, I think I'm going to do this. I want to cut away some of this really pretty, because I may use it in something also with this. But I'm going to cut away the beautiful scallop. And I'm going to cut it in the middle of this here, I think. I think so. Yeah. It's just gorgeous. Okay. And I might have to do it in pieces because I want to just follow the, well, let's see what it does. Let's see. I think we could do that. Go all the way up here. Okay. And then I'm going to go back. Where are we here? I'm going to go down to this one. Down. Oh, okay. We'll continue. Take that off. Continue down this. It's like we're going down a little road here. Is everybody ready for Christmas? Ay, ay, ay. It's coming so fast. So, yeah. I'll be lucky. I've got my older granddaughter that is going to come spend a few days with me. So I'm excited about that. She's in her sophomore year of high school. And she's just grown up so fast. And I just love the fact that she wants to come spend some time with me because, you know, and I think all my granddaughters do. They're all pretty good about that, you know. They still love Grandma. So I'm still going over. I want to cut enough of this. This is an absolutely amazing lace. Oh my gosh. This trim is just to die for. And the color is this soft, pretty pink. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, after this part, I think I'm gonna see how far we've come. See how that's working, how that's gonna go. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to cut it because I have to piece it around the pillow. And again, this pillow has that scent in it. It's so nice. And the funny part of it is, I've always scented these pillows, and I put them in like plastic bags and such, and sealed. And do you know that years later they smell divine? So that stays nice. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Okay, let's start with put this on this side and work from this side. Okay, trim a little bit here. Okay, yeah, gorgeous. We can always trim what we're not going to use. I'm thinking maybe we should use each one in a corner. I don't know. Maybe in the middles. Oh, and let me see. Oh, this is from that last applique, and it has some pink within it. Oh, is that gorgeous? Let's do that. We're gonna go centered like this. So I'm going to cut this down like this. Okay. Maybe we'll just continue to cut that. Just use I'll cut this like that and like this. Okay, let's do that. All right, I think so. Because we always use these little pieces. They come in handy and they make them beautiful. They make it beautiful. So I'm gonna let it just drape a little bit down and start hot gluing this on. So, okay, we're gonna start with that. So it's easier, I can get it where I want it and then go from there. That's great. And then going this way a little bit. down. Gorgeous. And then this one, little by little, step by step. There. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. And then a little bit here, maybe we'll add a little bit. Okay. That's good. So that's going to lay down nice. All right. Now, the next one. Let's just get that one off. Okay. And, oh, this little pretty little flower here we can use on something else. So nice. Because once I get these things that I'm doing for the Christmas, I'm going to be getting back to the junk journal type of looking stuff, and that's, you know, all those things I'm going to start enjoying. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the January one. Is going to get back to my my tags and my, you know, covers, just, you know, getting back to that. But I thought for Christmas, this is just, you know, everybody is looking for that little extra thing. And you ladies out there are so very crafty. You know, you make beautiful things, and you have the satins and the appliques, and you have all of that great stash to make these things. And while they may not look exactly like this, because maybe you're using a cotton fabric or something, you're still, you know, making something adorable. So enjoy. Now, let me see. I'm thinking that, let me look first. How many are there on there? Let me see. Do I want to put a flower there? I do. So I'm going to take this gorgeous thing. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Off. Oh my gosh. And doesn't it fit? I'm going to move some of this so you can see here. It fits just gorgeous in place, doesn't it? And I don't even want to think about it. I just want to put her there. Perfect. I love it. Now, let me see. And we have one more that we need to use. Oh, am I glad I at least bought two of these. Because they're so beautiful. They're just gorgeous. Oh, let me just reinforce this a teeny bit before I set it down. Okay. And that. Okay. Let's see if all of that holds in good. All right. Let's do it that way. There. Right down in the very middle. Oh, he's stunning. Stunning. Now, I'm not sure now if I want to use these or not. I had taken them out, but I'm thinking that maybe they're just too pink for this now. I don't know. Let me see. Because then when we put this on, you know it's not bad. And then put this on here. Oh, it needs that pink. Definitely needs that pink. We're good. We're good. So now we're going to do the same thing. I like to make the circle, you know. So, oops, first of all, before we do that, I just want to make sure that we're gluing and gluing so that when we cut it, that I'm not going to, it's not going to fall apart. Let me just, I'm going to do that first one. Okay, and then cut it here. I don't think it will on these because I don't think they're piece by piece sewn on. Some of them that I have worked with have been. So let's just put our little crown in the center, like so. Okay. There. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is like I did with the other one. I'm going to take piece by piece and glue it down. And this way it'll stay in place. You know, let's just, we can always come back and fix. But this way it'll be in place, won't wiggle around. Let's hope. Hold on, let me get that. There. Here. Okay, how are we doing? And there. And maybe here. And there. 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 And there. Yeah. Okay. There. Now, let's see, I think we can do this one a little bit because I didn't really get that one down secure enough. So here we go. I think so. So now what I want to do is glue the rose part onto this. And again, I'm going to put a lot of glue, a lot of hot glue, and I'm really going to hold it down for quite a bit here. I'm thinking that's we want to give it a really good anchor, keep it there, keep it secure. And this really does look good with it. So my first instinct was right. And this is such a soft pink. I mean, it's almost impossible. What shows it pink more is in the rose here, because it's more bunched together, and you can see the coloring in it. Yeah. Okay. Now in the center here, we're going to put this pretty. It's a button. And I'm going to put that in there and hold that down nice and secure. How's it coming? I love it. I may not be done yet. Almost, but I may not be totally done. Oh, you are so pretty. Let me think about something here. Just, let's just, I don't know if I want to take these. I may. These little, pretty little flowers that were right at the end there. I think that would be pretty to put there. Just look how nice. It just kind of adds that femininity. Now, where are more of them? Let me look. There are more. Here's another. Okay. There. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. Okay, we're going to put another right here. Yeah. Right in the tip here. Just a little more feminine. Okay. Now I know I have some more, so let me just look a little bit. Not there. Wow, I don't. So we're going to steal them. All right, come in. We're going to steal you right off. That's what we're going to do. Here's one right here. Okay. We only need to steal 2. It's not like we're gonna... There we go. Here's another. Let's just go in. Take that pretty little flower out of that applique. Oh, she's gorgeous. She just needs that little bit, you know. All right, so we got the 2 we need, and we're going to put those in. Okay. There's one right there. And the last one right here. Just make sure you have the right pretty side on here. I mean, both sides are beautiful, trust me. It's not gonna harm too much if you mistaken one side for the other. Okay. There. Okay, let me just do that. Wonderful. Now, the next thing, I'm thinking, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but let's try it. I'm thinking not putting that in because that's going to be way too much. I think we're going to leave this simple. Let me see here what I have. Nah, don't think so. Let me see about the ivory, because I really don't have much. Well, we can add a little bit of ivory. Why not? Yeah? I mean, you know, bows are nice to have on everything. And what I'm going to do is the same thing that I did with the other one. I'm going to, instead of using pearls, I'm just going to make large loops. Like so. Like so. Like so. So that when we put it under there, yeah, I think so. And I'm going to take just a piece of that extra and tie it. Tie that in the middle. Nothing fancy. If I can get it in there. Yeah. Okay, now before I tighten it, I just want to arrange a little bit here. Okay. And now I'm just going to sneak this up right up under there. I think that'll be pretty. Put that in. Stick this right under like so. And then on the top, like so. And hold that in a little bit. Okay, and now I'm just going to just corner these, all these little ends that are sticking out so they look like they belong. Okay. Okay. And this one's done, and this one is done. Alrighty. We're gonna make this a little shorter. So, what do you think? I love the pinks in there. I love a little bit of the ivory in there. I think it all does a lot of, do I think I want any of this in there? Oh, sure. You know, let's just try it. I mean, I just can't get away from working on these things without a little bit of pearl. Just a little bit, okay? So we won't make anything big and, you know, and take away from anything. I just want a little bit, just a little bit, maybe just like that, okay? And again, we'll take a little bit of this ribbon here. There's like this little bit of ribbon on the side anyway, in case you need anything to, you know. So anyway, let's try it. We may not use it. Let me just get it together here and we'll decide. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let me just give it another. Okay. And let's see what it looks like if we sneak it in. I like it. You know, I can't help myself. I like it. So in it goes. So let's do that. I'm going to put that right in there. And I'm going to sneak it back because I think that our glue is still a little bit damp from the, or still a little bit soft from the ribbon that we put in. And so I think we got it. Yeah? Okay. Well, I think that's all she wrote. And I hope to see you with the next group of things. And what I'm going to do the next time, I think, is going to be going into more of the junk journal and all the things that I have been making previous. But I just couldn't get away from some ornate gift items that kind of take me back to my Victorian crafting years. So until the next time, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Please enjoy everything with your family and do something very nice for yourself. And stay safe. Thank you. This is Anne saying goodbye.